Good afternoon, everybody. There, did I yell loud enough? Whoa. So my name is Mark Thresher. I'm the chairman of the Board of Trustees of Otterbein, an alumnus of 1978. This science building clearly wasn't here back then. So I'd like to welcome all of you to Otterbein University. And thank you today for joining us to learn more about, I think, one of the boldest initiatives Otterbein has ever undertaken. I think Otterbein is truly setting a pace as a leader in higher education with the STEAM initiative. In fact, we think the project is so unique it might be the only one in the country. You know, we're all familiar with STEM. I spent a lot of time at COSI, so I know what STEM is, relates to disciplines of science, technology, engineering, and math. Well, Otterbein is integrating art into the mix, and as a result, we're here to talk about the STEAM of the future. Not only will STEAM bring academic disciplines together, the new STEAM Innovation Center will bring industry, business, research, and development together in one collaborative space. The convergence means that students and faculty have the opportunity to lend their expertise and thinking as problem solvers from start to finish, from ideation to getting the product actually to market. No one has been more passionate and committed to this concept than Otterbein's president, Dr. Kathy Crendel. She's working to ensure others that know that Otterbein stands as an innovator in higher education, as a community partner, and I think you'll hear about that today, and a leader in Central Ohio. And first and foremost, as a champion of the Otterbein student experience. So with that, would you please welcome Dr. Kathy Crendel.
Thank you, Mark. It's great to see so many of you here today, and I can see from the overflow that what we really need is a 60,000 square foot STEAM center to accommodate everyone, so I'm very happy to have you here. I'd like to recognize some of our special guests and elected officials who made time to join us today, so if I could ask you just to wave so people can kind of see where you are. So Westerville City Mayor Kathy Kukuzzi, I saw Kathy out in the crowd. Westerville City Manager Dave Collinsworth, right up here. Westerville City Council members, did Larry Jenkins make it in yet?
Back there.
Larry, okay. Okay. And friends of the project, Jeffrey Becker, founder of Edge Thing Z. Jeffrey, could you wave?
He's back there.
Okay, all right, I see a hand. And Scott McLemore, manager of technical workforce development at Honda North America. Scott?
Yep.
Okay. And Rodolfo Bellizzi, founder of Eco Venture Partners. I know Rodolfo's here. Bruce Fawcett, who's up here on stage. Executive Director of Polymer Ohio. Mike Swartz, the CEO of Lakeshore Cryotronics. Mike? Great, good to see you. Do we have a representative here from Worthington Industries? They said they would be. Okay, great, thanks for being here. And Nestle's? Okay, thank you. I also want to recognize our Columbus State Community College partners, Angela Froley, Dean of Business and Engineering Technologies. I know I saw Angelo, good to see you. Allison Todd, Dean of Arts and Sciences. Allison, thanks for joining us. President and CEO of Westerville Chamber of Commerce, Janet Davis. I know I had a hug. There you are, Janet, thank you. Westerville City Schools, Dr. John Kellogg, Superintendent, and a couple of board members, Nancy Nestor Baker and Tracy Davidson. Thanks for being here today. Great. Okay, so my thanks go out today to Otterbein's Board of Trustees who are meeting today and tomorrow, and they joined us, so if I could ask all of you to give a wave. Those are my bosses. So I made special room for them up front. And I'm pleased to see so many of our faculty, staff, and alumni here, and of course our wonderful and amazing students. So students, could you give us a wave? And how about staff and faculty as well? Great, thanks for being here. And our alumni, a wave. So great to have all of you here as well. So this is a family initiative. We're all in on this. So the STEAM Innovation Center and all that it stands for is really a game changer for all of us here in this community. As Mark said, it is the only center of its kind in the entire country. But we're doing something that is much bigger than just establishing bragging rights to that claim. By bringing leaders and scholars and partners across many different industries together in a collaborative and creative space, we are creating an entrepreneurial ecosystem that will sustain and advance our community, our city, our partners, and this university. I want to introduce you to three of those partners whose involvement exemplifies what it means for us at Otterbein as we strive to become a model community. First, I want to offer my thanks to one of Otterbein's most valued strategic partners, the City of Westerville. The workings of the Innovation Center align with many of the objectives of Westerville's economic development plan. In fact, conservative estimates indicate that the direct impact of the STEAM Innovation Project will result in the creation of 200 jobs in the next 5 years, totaling $16 million in payroll. And the state and local tax impact over 5 years is projected to be at $3.6 million. This project demonstrates that the partnership between the city and Otterbein continues to yield great things for this community, as it has in the past and as it will in the future. Next, I would like to acknowledge the two partners who will serve as resident companies in the STEAM Innovation Center. Polymer Ohio and eCove are respected leaders in their industries. They bring profound expertise and cutting-edge projects into the workings of our space. Our students will have a one-of-a-kind opportunity as they work side by side with these resident professionals. Otterbein students will indeed stand out as accomplished and experienced problem solvers because they will watch innovative concepts become products and processes that are used to shape the market. We couldn't begin to build the kind of STEAM that will propel this project forward without these partners. I ask you to join me in thanking these partners and our industry collaborators for driving this concept into reality with their commitment. So thank you all. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Bruce Fawcett, Executive Director of Polymer Ohio. In addition to their manufacturing expertise, Polymer Ohio has enjoyed tremendous success in leveraging collaborative efforts across the state to realize key strategic and industry advancements. Bruce, would you come forward?
Wow, quite a turnout. Thank you, President Crandall. I was reflecting as I prepared my words today. It was actually less than a year, I think, that this was just a concept. It was just a concept and a team of engaged partners who wanted to see this happen. And here we are today, with Polymer Ohio, with Otterbein, and our other partners. And what was a concept is now reality. It's amazing from that perspective how quickly this has happened, and it speaks a lot to the teamwork and the collaboration that has happened. Polymer Ohio understands the value of strategic collaboration. It's really the foundation of our approach. We were formed to accelerate innovation, competitiveness, and growth in Ohio manufacturing. And our decision to participate and join this effort was really very much aligned with our mission, as we are Ohio's manufacturing extension partnership affiliate for Central Ohio. And in that role, we have a good insight into the needs and, even more importantly, the potential that a center like this has for manufacturing in Central Ohio. This center will be a valuable asset to Central Ohio manufacturers. It is going to catalyze the development and introduction of new products and processes, advanced technology assets, access to the technical and business resources available from Polymer Ohio and from Otterbein, and the ability to develop, build, and leverage relationships with other manufacturers and suppliers will be a powerful set of resources that will be available, and this is key, together at the Innovation Center. Manufacturers will benefit from these resources through faster market introduction of products and services, and the development of our future workforce, and supporting their growth plans, which will lead to jobs and increased revenue. This is a great day for Otterbein and for Polymer Ohio, but the benefits will spread beyond us. It is going to impact other manufacturing throughout the state. It's going to impact other industries in the states. It's going to impact consumers. All will benefit what's going to come out of this initiative and this space that we are crafting. At this time, I'd like to introduce another STEAM partner, Westerville City Manager, David Holmesworth.
Thank you, Bruce. And I'd just like to start off by offering the congratulations of the city to Otterbein University and President Crandall on this momentous occasion for which the city is very proud to be a part. The City of Westerville is proud to be part of today's announcement, and it's an initiative that fulfills a specific vision in our economic development strategy of pairing industry, higher ed, and local government together to grow workforce engage entrepreneurs, and connect great, well-prepared Otterbein students for the new generation of manufacturing. From the city's perspective, we've charted a course for economic development to attract both business and talent for the jobs of the future. And the partners in this initiative offer assets that will further position Westerville as a regional economic destination. With programs like these, the state, Columbus area and region, and our local community will become increasingly attractive for new investment. And we're also helping businesses that are born here in Central Ohio stay here in Central Ohio. The Westerville approach to this is bringing together the right partners to be nimble enough to collaborate with small to medium-sized businesses without creating bureaucracy or barriers. We've had success in the past with these efforts, and in fact, the STEAM Innovation Center will neighbor the nation's first municipal data center, the WeConnect facility just down the street, as well as the Women's Small Business Accelerator also down the street, and that this building, another first of its kind, could very well be the anchor to the future of Westerville Innovation District. Our philosophy in economic development is making a way for business to thrive locally while competing globally. And we believe that this center helps to bring that concept to life. So special thanks go to Otterbein University for opening doors and bringing intentionality and passion to this project. We've been at this for quite a while, and Kathy has been very diligent in personally shepherding this project, and we're just delighted to be part of this today, because your efforts are going to yield what we believe will be a grand slam to help keep and enhance business investment in Westerville. As you've heard mentioned, the collaborative nature of this project is one key important strength of this center. So now I'd like to introduce Gary Mall, the chair of Otterbein's new systems engineering program and one of the STEAM Center's advocates, who brings welcome of the faculty leaders whose expertise will be critical to this project's success. Gary?
Thank you. As President Crendel mentioned, this will be a unique facility for Otterbein, and it will represent a change in the way we have instructed engineers in the past. It will allow us to have an environment in which our engineering students here at Otterbein will work alongside of practicing engineers on projects for the companies who are resident in the center and with our industrial collaborators who bring projects to the center. In addition to that, we have external summer internships that our industrial supporters are providing to our students. So the emphasis of our training and education in engineering is going to be a practical, experiential education, along with the knowledge, which is consistent with the mission and vision of Otterbein University. So we're very excited about this, and I know the students are very excited. And just to show you, since the inception of this project, we've had such great support, passion, and enthusiasm for this program. It has truly been amazing. I'm new to Otterbein, but I can tell you we have outstanding students at Otterbein. And as one example of the passion and the enthusiasm that these students here at Otterbein have, I'm really blessed and privileged today to introduce to you a young lady who came to Otterbein specifically with a goal of starting a Society of Women in Engineering chapter, which I'm just thrilled about. So I would like to introduce a young lady to you, Michaela Nur, who is one of our freshman systems engineering students. Michaela?
Thank you, Dr. Mall. My name is Michaela Nur, and as Dr. Mall mentioned, I am a freshman in Otterbein's new systems engineering program. I chose Otterbein specifically because of the curriculum offered here. I knew that with 3 types of engineering disciplines integrated into my studies, I would be able to see every side of a problem, to appreciate the entire system as a whole and not just one piece of it. This is exactly what the STEAM Innovation Center will do for me as a student. The opportunities for collaboration with industry and real-world problems means I'll be able to see every side of my education and my future as a professional. Because I'm at Otterbein, I've already attended 2 conferences, I already have internship opportunities, and I'm applying to start a new collegiate interest group for the Society of Women Engineers. These things are only possible for me as a freshman because Otterbein and professors like Dr. Mall want me to be prepared for what it means to be an engineer in the 21st century. The new STEAM Innovation Center means every opportunity and goal that I have multiplies. STEAM excites me as a future leader of a student organization like the Society of Women Engineers because I'll be able to mentor and influence young women who are coming into this space as high school and middle school students. I was the only woman in my high school engineering class at Village Academy in Powell, but I've always known it's a good thing to stand out. If young women in high school and even some middle school girls are going to be included in the STEAM initiative, I'll have the platform to encourage them to consider engineering too. I'll tell them not to be afraid to stand out because colleges and companies will notice you. As an engineering student, STEAM means I'll have the chance to work with industry partners, solving real problems while I'm in school. That matters because when I go into any professional situation, I'll stand out again, because I will already understand professional expectations and I'll have experience with what companies want. On behalf of every student who will benefit because of the work that will happen at the STEAM Innovation Center, I offer the most enthusiastic thanks. We can't wait to show you what we can do. Thank you.
Thank you, Michaela. I'd just like to remind everyone in the audience she's a second semester freshman. So, duly noted. Students like Michaela stand to benefit the most from the collaborative learning environment that the STEAM Innovation Center will provide. One of Otterbein's founders and presidents, Reverend Lewis Davis, once asked, "The question is not, shall the youth be educated, but what kind of education shall they have?" Thanks to so many of you, that long ago question still remains relevant today. The answer today to Reverend Davis's question is this: Otterbein students will continue to benefit from one of the most innovative and powerful educational experiences in the entire nation. In that spirit, I will be announcing a naming contest for this innovative and collaborative space. I want students, faculty, staff, alumni, and community partners to help us name this building. A name that reflects the power and the potential of the work that will be happening in this new center. And more details on that contest will be forthcoming, including what the prize will be. So Michaela, I expect you to be right in there. But start thinking and dreaming as of today. And before you leave this afternoon, I invite you to enjoy some hands-on experiences for yourselves. That's the Otterbein way. So our partners, faculty, and students have set up STEAM demonstrations throughout the Science Center for you today. They are interactive demonstrations on 3 floors that give you the opportunity to make a custom gift from a laser cutter, check out a 3D printer that helped produce an award-winning sorting machine of our first-year students, right? Climb some musical steps, explore Westerville City Schools, Fab Lab, which is out in the parking lot, and many more demonstrations. Please be sure to enjoy some of the refreshments on the 2nd floor with our thanks to Moody Nolan. And be sure to check out the rendering of the Innovation Center utilizing a hands-on 3D modeling program courtesy of Blair IT. The display is right here on the main floor, right back there. So we're going to stay up here near the stage in case any of you have follow-up questions. I want to thank you again for joining us, and I hope you celebrate this wonderful day for Otterbein and the region. Thank you so much.